A creature the size of a school bus has lived in the deepest, darkest ocean on Earth for millions of years, and until just recently, no human had ever seen one alive. Not once. Ever. That changes now. In early 2025, a research team aboard the Schmidt Ocean Institute's vessel Falkor captured something that marine biologists have been chasing for over a century: footage of a living colossal squid. And here's the twist that makes this even wilder: it was a baby. Scientists have never filmed an adult colossal squid alive either, but the fact that this juvenile was caught on camera is sending shockwaves through the scientific community. Because if we can find the baby, the giant might not be far behind. So let's talk about what the colossal squid actually is, because it is not what most people picture when they think of a squid. This is not your calamari. This is not the cute little guy at the aquarium. The colossal squid, Mesonychoteuthis hamiltoni, is the largest invertebrate on the planet by mass. By mass, meaning pure biological weight. These animals can reach lengths of up to around 14 feet, but their bodies are so thick, so dense, and so muscular that a fully grown adult can weigh over 1,000 pounds. That's heavier than a grand piano. And it lives almost entirely in the deep southern ocean surrounding Antarctica, in near-freezing water, at depths that crush the life out of most things. Now here's where it gets fascinating. Most of what we knew about the colossal squid before this footage came from dead ones. Specifically, from the stomach contents of sperm whales. Sperm whales love to eat them, and scientists have found colossal squid beaks inside whale stomachs, along with circular scars on whale skin from the squid's rotating hooks. Yes, hooks. Not suckers. The colossal squid's arms are lined with sharp, swiveling hooks that can rotate 360 degrees. That's not a defense mechanism. That's a weapon. These aren't passive creatures drifting around in the dark. They are active predators built for the deep. But back to the footage, because the details of what was actually filmed are genuinely remarkable. The juvenile squid captured on camera by the ROV, the remotely operated vehicle, was about 1 foot long. Tiny compared to what it will one day become, but already unmistakably, hauntingly alien. It was translucent. Nearly see-through. You could watch the structure of its body, its chromatophores flickering, its fins rippling as it moved through the water column at around 600 meters depth. 600 meters is so deep that no sunlight reaches it whatsoever. It's a world of total, complete darkness, except for bioluminescence. And that translucent body. Not a coincidence. In the deep ocean, being see-through is one of the best camouflage strategies there is. If light can pass through you, predators can't see you. And speaking of predators, the colossal squid has one of the most extreme survival adaptations of any animal on Earth. Its eyes. An adult colossal squid has the largest eyes ever recorded in the animal kingdom. We're talking eyes that can be 30 centimeters across, roughly the size of a dinner plate. Each one. Why so big? Because in the deep ocean, where light is essentially non-existent, the only things you can sometimes detect are faint flashes of bioluminescence. Huge eyes catch more photons. More photons means detecting movement in total darkness. Scientists believe these massive eyes help the squid spot the bioluminescent wake left behind by sperm whales swimming above, giving them precious seconds to react before a predator the size of a city bus arrives. That's like having motion sensor floodlights installed on your body. Here's something that surprises almost everyone when they first hear it. The colossal squid, despite being this monstrous apex predator of the deep, has a brain the shape of a donut. Literally a donut-shaped brain, with their esophagus passing directly through the center of it. That means every single thing the squid swallows has to pass through the middle of its own brain. Eat too fast, swallow something too big, and you can actually injure your own brain while eating. Evolution got a little weird with this one. But it works, colossal squid are extremely effective hunters, feeding primarily on Patagonian toothfish and other large deep-sea prey. Now here's something the new footage is helping scientists understand in real time. Colossal squid were long assumed to be aggressive, active hunters, the kind of thing nightmares and old sailor legends are built from. But watching this juvenile in the wild told a different story. It appeared calm, slow-moving, even. Instead of the frantic energy of something like a tuna or a shark, it drifted, conserved energy, and seemed to use an ambush strategy rather than active pursuit. This aligns with a theory called neutrally buoyant ambush predation, the idea that colossal squid use their enormous eyes to detect prey, then strike quickly rather than giving chase. It's an incredibly efficient strategy in an environment where food is scarce and every calorie counts. Think of it like the difference between a marathon runner and a sprinter who only runs 10 feet. And now, the fact that will genuinely rewire how you think about the ocean. We have mapped more of the surface of Mars than we have mapped of Earth's ocean floor. The deep Southern Ocean, where the colossal squid lives, remains one of the least explored environments on the entire planet. Scientists estimate we've seen less than 20% of it in any meaningful detail. The colossal squid was first described as a species in 1925, from 2 tentacles found in a sperm whale's stomach. That's all scientists had for decades. 2 arms. Not a body. Not a live animal. Just 2 arms, and a whole lot of questions. It took 100 years to finally see one alive. 100 years. And the one we found is an infant. We have never seen, filmed, or studied a healthy adult colossal squid in its natural habitat. Not a single time in all of human history. We've been to the moon. We've landed robots on Mars. And we still have not seen the largest invertebrate on Earth living its life in the wild. That juvenile squid, drifting through the blackness 600 meters below the surface, flickering and translucent and impossibly alive on that screen. It's a reminder that the planet we live on is still full of genuine mystery. The ocean doesn't owe us its secrets. But every now and then, it shows us a glimpse, and it is breathtaking. If that just blew your mind even a little, wait until you hear what we have coming up about the mantis shrimp. A creature that sees colors humans literally cannot process, and punches hard enough to break aquarium glass. Drop a comment right now telling us which colossal squid fact hit you the hardest. Was it the dinner plate eyes? The donut brain? The fact that we've never seen an adult alive? Subscribe so you never miss the weird, wild, and wonderful stuff, because out there in the deep, something enormous is still waiting to be found.